started as soon as I get done. Welcome, everyone, to today's meeting of the Transportation Licensing Commission. If you'll please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Pursuant to the provisions of Section 2.68.030 of the Metropolitan Code of Laws, notice is hereby given that if you are not satisfied with the decision made by the Metropolitan Transportation Licensing Commission, you may appeal the decision by petitioning for a writ of certiorari with the Davidson County Chancery or Circuit Court. Your appeal must be filed within 60 days of the date of the entry of the Metropolitan Transportation Licensing Commission's decision. We advise that you seek your own independent legal advice to ensure that your appeal is filed in a timely manner and that all procedural requirements have been met. Again, welcome to today's meeting. The director has circulated to the commission last month's draft minutes from our meeting in June. Has the commission had a chance to review those minutes?
We have.
Is there a motion regarding the minutes?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. First item on our agenda today involves records. We've been asked to review the record driver application for Mr. Ricky Powell. Mr. Fields?
Mr. Powell made application to be a record driver and failed to list 2015 contributing to a delinquency of a minor charge. That particular charge is scheduled for a review on September the 8th. In my conversation with Mr. Powell, apparently he was with his niece or his cousin on the night of her birthday. She failed to have an identification with her, asked if there's any alcohol, tobacco, or anything else involved. He said it was not. The cousin was taken home and he was charged with contributing. He failed to list it.
Do any of the commissioners have any questions regarding Mr. Powell's application? Or does anyone want to hear from Mr. Powell?
Just had one observation, is that there doesn't appear to be any other violation that the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations came up with on Mr. Powell.
I make a motion we approve the application.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Next item on our agenda, we have other passenger vehicles for hire company applications. The first is Affordable Executive Travel LLC with owner Chukwuma Hawanso. Mr. Fields, does it make sense to take these up separately or as a group? Or?
All of the applications are in order. I think one or two of the owners are here, but all of them are in order and meet the qualifications.
I'd make a motion that we approve them in bulk.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Next, we have another passenger vehicle for hire driver application by Mr. Gerald Prevost. Mr. Fields?
Mr. Prevost failed to list a 1999 possession of stolen property and then a 2003 assault charge. I'm not sure. Mr. Prevost, you present? Mr. Prevost was notified and is not present.
Motion to disapprove.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. That concludes our agenda today. Mr. Fields, is there any other business?
I have nothing else to report.
Motion to adjourn.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion
Aye.
passes.
Broke the record.
I think you're right.
You broke the record by 8 minutes.